Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Glitterati. I've been gone for a little while trying to kind of rethink, re-strategize what my content is going to look like. But I ran into this little news, so I want to share it with you guys. Do you know what the silent killer in Africa is? It is one of the most delicious condiments. One of the most yummiest things to take your taste of your food to the next level without having to do all the heavy lifting of marinating or sitting there and waiting for different spices to put together, which we really should be working on because we have all the spices on the continent. It is Maggi cube, Maggi sauce. Can you imagine? And this condiment was made by Anglo-Saxon. It was made to create like this instant meat filling for the working class, for the low class, so that, you know, instead of you having to buy meat or buy anything, it gives you that extra je ne sais quoi to pop up your food. I use it when I cook. My mom used it when she cooks. I love it. And to find out that the sodium levels are so detrimental to us as people of color that live on the continent, and it is hawked on the continent. Any local street woman makes her money from selling small Maggi scoop packets. Any store makes their money by Maggi cube and Maggi sauce. Can you imagine? And the rate of hypertension is about 46% to 50% in Africa already. Like, blood pressure rates are high. So you're talking about this high sodium content food that is creating such detrimental health disparities in Africa. Let's watch this little video and then we'll discuss this some more, okay?
The famous poison that quickly makes Africans widows or widowers and children orphans. It also reduces brain capacity is the Maggi cube. My name is Israel Mensa Gota and this is Good Living Ghana. It was created in 1886 by the Swiss Julius Maggi for poor workers who had difficult social situations and who did not eat properly because meat and fish were very expensive. In order to provide the synthetic taste of meat and fish to these poor Europeans, Julius Maggi imposed the Maggi cube with its famous red and yellow colors on the packaging. In 1884, after the Berlin Conference, colonizers were encouraged to export large numbers of this popular poison to their colonies, which were mostly in Africa. Businessman Julius Maggi thought that if there were people who could not buy meat or fish in Europe, it would be worse in Africa. So he exported and ingeniously launched his advertising with the yellow and red colors that competed with the red and white colors of another poisonous product, the sugar-laden Coca-Cola brand at the time. He succeeded because Maggi cube products can be kept longer at higher temperatures and with the possibility of giving synthetic meat or fish taste whenever used. As early as 1910 and to this day, Africans began and continue to put it in every dish, even when grinding pepper, pies, and other flour products. More than 100 million cubes are sold every day throughout Africa to such an extent that, to avoid import problems, the Swiss have created 11 factories on the continent despite the public health risk. Maggi consists of over 40% salt, mostly the highly poisonous monosodium glutamate. Consuming the Maggi cube every cooking day is akin to increasing cardiovascular related diseases, which brings on erectile dysfunction, hypertension, diabetes, heart attacks, especially cerebrovascular attack, popularly called stroke. Sneakily and unmistakably, the Maggi cube is one of the primary causes of stroke in Africa, and yet we continue to consume it. Like smoking and alcohol, it is very addictive. There are millions of homes that cannot do without its taste, the killer taste. So let's reduce the use of this and resort to our local spices. Kindly take note of this and, if possible, share with family and friends to save them.
Did you guys hear the amount of diseases that this one small flavorful cube causes? It is horrible. How do we clear this off of the shelves? How do we stop using this? How do we make sure we're even, maybe if we're trying to, you know, cut down, use half of it, use a little bit of it, not use the whole thing? Ramen noodles is my next conversation because that packet in the ramen noodles is a problem because, you know, they like Indomie there, but we'll talk about that another day. But what can be done to rectify this? And I know there's a lot of local businesses making spice packets, stuff like that. I think it's time for us to go back to the motherland, Mama Africa, We have all of the spices to make our foods and dishes taste good. So let's stop pivoting and using things that are detrimental to our health. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to leave it alone.
Dope Nation. Give me 2 shots on the regular.